What's good, y'all? So the Durantula, aka the Slim Reaper, Kevin Durant, recently came out and murdered his favorite player, Lebron James, by choosing to take to media warfare, with controversial statements. However, to me, there isn't really anything controversial about what he said, and this is obviously getting to some blowback, but this led to me asking the question on just why is my guy KD getting hated on so much? And before we get started, make sure to subscribe, share, and comment. I'll let that intro rock. So KD, in a recent interview with The Athletic Shams, he stated, in quote, "Kobe, MJ, and Kyrie. Just the way they move, I don't understand why people don't realize what they're seeing in these three, especially Jordan and Kobe. Kyrie is younger than me, and that's one of my best friends, so I watch his stuff. I get to play with Steph every day, so I know his game inside and out. But watching Kobe and Mike, I'm like, how do you not realize how good these dudes are? How do you not just say they're by far better than anybody who's ever played the game? Just by the way they move, how fluid they are. Just because they play sports, people think one way, but they're masters, they're geniuses. I just started realizing that a few years ago. Watching those guys can really spark my creativity." Now these statements, that's end quote. Now these statements could be taken as him, just letting out his honest opinions, which I believe they are, But these are obviously also shots to a Mr. King James, who has been the beneficiary of so much love, it's damn near idolatry. Now, don't believe me? Just watch what these media pundits say.
LeBron James is better at basketball than anyone I've ever seen. Period, point blank. But the aliens come down. You have one game to save humanity. Who's your first pick in the history of the world? This LeBron James right now. And at this point, it's the other side that has the burden of proof on them.
Unstoppable. Forget about scoring. Forget about natural. Forget about who it's easy for. Who's a more unstoppable offensive player? It's a 5-on-5 game. LeBron James or Kevin Durant?
Kevin Durant.
Incorrect.
Kevin Durant.
LeBron James
Kevin Durant.
is a
What are you watching?
far more unstoppable
What are you watching?
offensive
Far
player.
more
What is that? I have no idea.
I can be one of two things, Skip Bayless. Either I can be a centaur or I can be Goat James. Which am I?
I think Halloween
Goat.
came real
The
early.
Goat! Go!
All right, so these guys, all of them, Max Kellerman, Nick Wright, Shannon Sharp, these boys have all been proven in the past to say every and anything to create a false narrative for whoever they like or whoever's pocket they're in. These media personalities consistently take shots at KD's career resume and accomplishments because KD has been the main one standing in the way of LeBron getting more championships, and quite frankly, they're just pissed that LeBron is, he's gotten beaten at his own game. In order to understand what I'm talking about when I say he got beaten at his own game, let's look back at LeBron's track record in history. In the summer of 2010, everybody knows he went to go join D. Wade and C. Bosh in Miami under Hall of Famer Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra, who coached the Heat. LeBron knew what he was going to, a big city that had all the right tools to win, a top 3 player in Wade, a top 10 player in Bosh, and lots of three-point shooters to kick to. Miami, they were the clear favorites from the moment they were assembled, so that excuse about them only winning 40 or so games from the year before, that's just ridiculous, all right? Everybody knew they were going to be nasty. 4 years later, LeBron left the Heat high and dry to join the Cleveland Cavaliers, where I don't blame him. That's where he had a stacked deck with All-Star Game MVP Kyrie and All-Star power forward Kevin Love, and at the time they were supposed to be the favorites to win the title for years to come. If those 2017, just to show you guys how nasty his setup was, if those 2017 Cavs played Golden State without Durant, they would have murdered Golden State because of the psychological hold that Cleveland would have had on them. All right, after losing a 3-1 lead with the record-breaking season that they did, that's just traumatizing to a team. That's like catching your girl in bed with another man. It's nowhere near the same as her breaking up with you over text, man. That's traumatizing. This is why Golden State, they had to sign KD, and KD could honestly say that he brought something to the table, which is being a trump card to LeBron. Despite what haters may say, KD has outperformed LeBron in the finals specifically, on the offensive side of the ball, the defensive side of the ball, and in the clutch. The double standard with KD is that these LeBron fanboys, they see what's brewing up. They see what's brewing up, trust me, they do, and they do not like it, despite LeBron, doing similarly in the past. KD currently is 2-1 against LeBron in the finals and is on pace to match LeBron in team success, championship-wise, and finals MVPs within this year. and can even match him in cumulative scoring totals. These things, and these kind of things alone, are basically what completely tear down the argument that LeBron could ever have for being the best player ever, when it isn't clear that he was more dominant than either of his two compatriots in either decade, whether it's Kobe Bryant of the 2000s, even Tim Duncan, or Kevin Durant in the 2010s, and some, not me, but some may make the case that Steph Curry could have the best player of the 2010s. What pisses people off the most about KD is that he is seizing what he believes is rightfully his and is taking food off of the plate of King James, aka the Chosen One. And if we really want to keep this, 100% funky fresh, for all those who say that Kevin Durant is jealous of LBJ, I agree, but just not for the same reasons. I believe that KD is jealous of the amount of free passes that LeBron gets for doing X, Y, and Z, while KD gets slammed for doing the same thing. I personally believe that LeBron James has done more for basketball in total, legacy-wise, than Kevin Durant has, and that's okay, but facts are facts, and Kevin Durant is currently on LeBron's level, whether you like it or not. So look, Bron, that man, he's got his boo thing, Shannon Sharp, and the whole media team on the job trying to put out the fires before it gets too large. Much credit to both players, but all that Kevin Durant is asking for is the same treatment that LeBron gets when it comes to his decisions that he made as a free agent. While I believe that as a man you shouldn't care what others think of you, I agree with KD. Either we're going to eliminate these double standards, or people are going to admit that you use them and are biased. So thanks for watching the video. If we can get to 50 likes, man, I'll be putting out another video on Saturday. If not, definitely look out for a video on Tuesday. Subscribe, comment, and share this video to a LeBron stan, aka LeBron Dick Rider. Look, I got love for LeBron, but we don't support Dick riding around here, okay? I got love for all you brothers, but we don't support that fanboy and stuff. Now, you already know to never be mad at me, but be mad at yourself for being an underachiever. Play the outro.